Hi, my name's Alex Jenkins. I'm the Director of the WA Data Science Innovation Hub here at Curtin University. The Hub is a WA government initiative supported by Curtin University with the remit of increasing the uptake, education, training and awareness of data science and artificial intelligence in Western Australia. We work to help industry and government understand how they can use AI, and we also work closely with students across the university and beyond to ensure that we have a strong pipeline of talent into this new industry. The Health Hackathons are an initiative that we've been running a number of years, and each year they have grown in the number of participants that are taking part. And the way it works is essentially we collect a number of challenges from the healthcare sector. We invite students to form teams to address those challenges using generative AI, and then solutions are pitched to judges. The solutions are real software prototypes, often really polished, which is very impressive given the students only have a couple of weeks to work on the solution. Now, there's multiple purposes about why we run the Health Hackathon. Firstly, it allows us to expose students to real-world challenges in our health sector that can be solved using generative AI and advanced software techniques. It allows students to work with mentors from public hospitals, the WA health departments, and private industry to understand the challenges and what it is like to work in the healthcare sector solving real problems. It also allows the agencies such as WA Health and HBF to find talent. It brings people together. It's a fantastic networking opportunity for everyone, and everyone really seems to enjoy it. Now, how did we make this happen? Well, we couldn't do it without our supporters and sponsors. Firstly, Curtin University obviously providing us with the space to work in and a number of the facilities that we use to run the workshops for this event. We also worked closely with HBF as the premier sponsor for this event this year. Now, working with a private health company really enabled a different perspective in terms of the challenges that they provided to students, the kind of things that they think about when it comes to health data, and a different view on how to approach these problems. So we also work very closely with the Government of Western Australia, the North Metropolitan Health Service, and the Child and Adolescent Health Service, and the Department of Health. We also had fantastic support from Arcana and the WA Life Sciences Innovation Hub. Arcana was really great with their software and infrastructure support, and the Life Sciences Innovation Hub is really there to help us build on the results of these hackathons and help these students build that career in the healthcare sector. Now, the impact of these challenges is really quite spectacular. So we had a couple of workshops held with the health industry leaders, and that allowed us to identify the types of challenges that we would put forward. We then had 40 mentors volunteering from the Department of Health, the North Metro Health Service, and also HBF. And this really allowed us to have the students work with people who are involved day to day with these challenges. How we better serve people suffering from mental health problems, how we can try to approach problems like ambulance ramping, which is an issue in Western Australia, how we can make our health system more efficient in many different ways. And so from that, we had 22 different teams of students and young people pitching. We had 7 shortlisted finalists and 5 overall winners. And overall, we had over 85 young people participating in the event, and $7,000 in prize money that was given to students. But the main impact that we're looking to create here is what happens after the hackathon. The ability for these students to go on and get a career in the health sector. We even had one company, a team of students who came together for the hackathon. They enjoyed working with each other so much that they have started their own AI company and are doing fantastically well providing AI solutions for Western Australia. I'd just like to leave you with a short video of the event to give you some idea of what it was like, and we look to take these events national one day as well. Please get in touch if you've got any questions. Thank you.
I'm Danni Hamilton. I'm a Senior Lecturer of Learning Design at Deakin University, and I'm delighted to share with you a program I'm honoured to lead, the Future Focus GenAI program. The recent surge in scale and application of artificial intelligence systems exists in the context of our times, beautifully described as liquid modernity, rapid technological transformation so fluid, so fast, it slips through your fingers before anything solid can take form. The risk? Becoming trapped in a reactive stance. Education and industry also retain deep legacies of the industrial age and modernity. New tools, new speeds of life now demand new relationships. We need more than sustainability. We need a regenerative agenda to imagine brave, dynamic, possible futures. And we need to take an anticipatory stance. These are the ideas that built the Future Focus GenAI program and drive its speculative agenda. So the program began by asking a very simple question. What happens when you put passionate academics together with their professional peers to have a conversation about the impact of generative AI on their fields? The question sparked a partnership between Deakin Learning Futures and Graduate Employment. The Future Focus GenAI program was born, and it immediately enjoyed strong executive leadership support and a startup investment of $35,000. To construct a conversation about generative AI, we had to get back down to earth. The program has been built in two parts. Part one, build deeply relational, process-oriented industry partnerships that are not teaching or research-focused. Part two, from these conversations, generate AI-evolved, course-wide curriculum transformation recommendations. This is demanding, complex and specialised work. I lead this program with the wonderful support of Deakin's Director of Graduate Employability, Lauren Hansen, and together we navigate the challenges and opportunities this program presents to support 7 disciplinary partnerships. The partnerships are led by altruistic, creative, curious senior academics selectively recruited over 2 rounds. The first in August 2024 brought together partnerships from allied health, marketing and the GLAM sector. The second in February this year added disciplinary perspectives from local government, health, engineering and the legal professions. 9 high-caliber discipline leads have forged partnerships with 11 impressive professional partners. Their extended teams includes academic and professional staff, researchers and students. The 7 partnership teams total 40 individuals who are supported by a purpose-designed, open community of inquiry accessible equally to all program participants. A community of inquiry now exists. Its infrastructure includes a bespoke brand identity, closed social media channel, program-themed e-zine, curated event series hosting multidisciplinary conversations, operating asynchronously. It is designed to accommodate fluctuations in workloads, support rapid dissemination, and enable updates to key stakeholders of emerging findings. This is a paddock to the plate methodology that prioritizes sharing fresh insights that have already guided learning activities piloted within the embedded career education curriculum of select undergraduate arts and health courses. We have have emerging themes that have been shared with over 140 course leaders at the university's biannual Course Directors Day and presented to 18 graduate employers at the Deakin Talent Employer Advisory Board. So what do we know now? Well, we know that the capabilities of the program lead are critical. That's me, and it's critical. We also know that the community is a living laboratory, a vital incubator for industry-engaged, emergent academic practices. Securing academic workload for these conversations is essential, and investments of time and not money are critical. But so interesting, the slow and speculative multidisciplinary conversations we host can also rapidly transform curriculum. The Future Focused GenAI program is committed to preparing future-ready graduates for their flourishing in an AI-driven world. We're also committed to building educational futures for a people and a world to come. Thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to continuing this conversation with you all very soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Huan, and welcome to my presentation on generating an AI chatbot for an internal client. In keeping with the theme of this symposium, the remainder of this presentation has been AI generated from various content produced around this project. I hope you enjoy it.
Business IT Project is a capstone course designed to align with RMIT's signature pedagogy through active, applied, and authentic experiences. Emphasizing hands-on industry engagement, the course immerses students in real-world business challenges, equipping them with the skills needed to thrive in the digital age, where learning by doing is central. Traditionally, the course relied on foundational skills acquired in earlier studies to prepare students for their careers. However, with the rapid evolution of GenAI technologies, a transformative shift was necessary. The course now collaborates closely with ITS, the college's WIL team, and external partner Microsoft. Through direct engagement with industry experts, students gain practical insights into contemporary business challenges and enterprise solutions, while also working with cutting-edge tools like Microsoft's Copilot. While the idea of a chatbot had been explored multiple times in previous years, challenges such as resourcing and technical requirements hindered its success. In early 2024, discussions between key figures in the college and the course coordinator led to a collaboration with MBIT students to develop the WIL AI chatbot as a class project. Over 12 short weeks, the WIL team acted as the client, providing the project brief, while Microsoft contributed technical expertise. Using a 360-degree camera, students engaged with industry experts virtually, gaining hands-on training in GenAI tools, knowledge that became the foundation of the chatbot. ITS also played a crucial role, ensuring students had the technical environment required to bring the project to life. This initiative quickly became a showcase of cross-disciplinary collaboration, bringing together multiple college and central teams alongside Microsoft. MBIT students took on dual roles as consultants and end users, reinforcing RMIT's commitment to AI and work-integrated learning. Additionally, the project aligns with the college's EdTech strategy by driving innovation, enhancing student learning outcomes, and fostering industry partnerships to develop impactful EdTech solutions with real-world applications. For the project to be successful, the capstone course had to adopt a collaborative model, what I like to call an ecosystem. It places students at the center of innovation, bridging academia, industry, and institutional support. In this model, MBIT students act as developers, applying their technical and business knowledge to solve a real-world problem. The WIL team serves as the client, defining project requirements and ensuring alignment with industry needs, while Microsoft provides technical expertise, training, and access to cutting-edge GenAI tools. ITS offers infrastructure support, ensuring seamless integration within the university's systems. This collaboration fosters an active learning environment, where students gain hands-on experience working with industry professionals, refining their problem-solving, communication, and project management skills. By centering students in this ecosystem, the project enhances their employability, industry readiness, and ability to navigate complex technological landscapes, positioning them as future leaders in business IT. Students identified collaboration as the key driver of the project's success. Devon Shah Gar highlighted how collaborating with Microsoft not only enriched her technical skills but also provided invaluable insights into real-world applications of GenAI in business contexts. In addition, Alfie Sharian noted that integrating GenAI technology fostered problem-solving and teamwork skills essential for her career. She described the experience as an intense yet satisfying conclusion to her master's journey, where she stated, "This gig was the perfect finale to my master's journey, intense but oh so satisfying." Through this project, students effectively showcased their learning outcomes, gaining valuable experience to enhance their CVs. This has led to successful employment in roles such as data analysts at organizations such as RMIT University, Perceptive Data, and Amarinda Advisory. Students shared their achievements through various channels, including a YouTube video reflecting on their journey. They also presented their work at the university's Operations Town Hall and the WIL Community of Practice, demonstrating the real-world impact of their collaboration with academics, ITS, and Microsoft. With any project, there is always time for reflection and improvement. What surprised us the most was the willingness of students to tackle the unknown with confidence and enthusiasm. Their adaptability and problem-solving mindset allowed them to engage with complex challenges and emerging technologies without hesitation. Looking ahead, one key improvement would be locking in projects 3-4 months ahead of schedule to provide students with greater clarity and preparation time. This would enable smoother onboarding, better alignment with industry partners, and more structured project execution. Additionally, having the flexibility to select from a wide range of tools was invaluable, as it allowed students to experiment with different technologies and choose the most effective solutions for their projects. In the future, fostering even greater access to diverse tools and platforms will further enhance students' learning experiences and industry readiness.
Welcome. My name is Bert Verhoeven, and I'm the Director and Senior Lecturer of the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Academy at the University of Newcastle. Together with my colleague Timothy Hoare, I developed a human-centric GenAI first framework, and we're going to present this today. Mark Hoffman, when he saw our framework, our Deputy Vice Chancellor, said, "How to build AI know-how into education and graduates is currently a keeps me awake at night issue for me and many others." The framework, although written for entrepreneurship and business, it can be applied across many different areas of education. So why a human-centric GenAI first? Teaching. Well, I implemented mandatory use of GenAI for both students and myself starting February 2023. And from that experience, I came to the conclusion that educators must take ownership of AI's role in education, and the framework can help them with that. Take ownership. What are the core principles? Well, you need to see AI as a co-creator where we add value to the co-creation process. It can help personalization at scale for student learning. It can be supportive of competency-based active learning. The focus with AI will be on the learning process, how we learn with AI, how we do our critical thinking, creative thinking. You don't just hand in a paper that's done by AI. You need to show that have engaged with that and use your critical and creative thinking to come to a better result. And it can also support progress measurements of competencies. So recently we published our framework in a AACSB blog, and it has 4 elements, as you can see here: preparation, personalized learning, classroom engagement, and summative assessment. The preparation phase is where teachers develop courses with AI, exercises, curriculum, rubrics, etc., and then align that with competencies and learning goals. The personalized learning stage where students go out and work with AI whenever they want, doing exercises and reflections and getting feedback to that work. While they get feedback, their competency development is being measured and registered. In the classroom, the teacher is a mentor coach. There's much more time to talk to students about how they're going than before because much of the teaching aspect is taken by AI. The summative assessment is all around the learning process and the outcome combined. AI helps with providing feedback to the assessment, and teachers will never just give back AI feedback to the students. It needs to be owned by the teacher, and so it needs to align with their opinion of the result of the student's work. We are building a platform that can support this pedagogy. We call it New You. And this New Year platform, you see some screenshots here. Students go into the platform and then can do all kinds of exercises with feedback from AI, which is all registered in the secured cloud. They get feedback from AI. They can see an overview of how they're going with their competency development, for example, creative thinking. They get an overview of who they are and how the development is going over time, but also across the program, as you can see there on the right-hand side. They can also do their personal journal here. So at the end of their learning journey at our university, they have an overview of a portfolio of their reflections. Industry support from Kevin Bell, Head of Higher Education and Research at Amazon Web Services, who sees clear alignment of tech and pedagogic drivers in this. To sum up what this means for education leaders, you need to take ownership of AI in education. Do that by training educators in the new framework, embed the framework into curricula and pedagogy and support it by the new U platform, and encourage experimentation and research in AI-enhanced learning. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the presentation guided by GenAI, driven by Judgement. I am Liung, lecturer for the capstone project course in the University of South Australia's Master of Health Services Management program. Today, I will share how we are integrating GenAI to prepare health management professionals who can tackle real-world challenges while maintaining sound professional judgment. The capstone project course is the final course in the master's program. Students combine everything they have learned and use them to solve current problems. It was designed to push their abilities and recognize the growth they have achieved throughout their studies. Our students work with industry partners, such as hospitals, aged care providers, clinics, and health networks. A past project, for example, helped an aged care provider assess the feasibility of a transition care program. Students have just 13 weeks to bring these projects to life, and that is not much time. So every tool they can use matters. Enter GenAI. We introduce AI early with structured guidance. Students begin with hands-on workshops, then move to scaffolded activities. As confidence grows, they apply AI independently to address their specific project challenges. Students use GenAI throughout their projects for brainstorming, proposal development, data collection, and analysis. For us as educators, it extends our ability to guide students beyond our individual expertise. Yet, as AI enhances efficiency, it must not replace human expertise. Students learn very quickly to verify information using multiple sources and apply sound judgment in their decisions. Since 2022, our course success rate has remained consistently above 95%. To investigate whether GenAI integration contributed to this success, we conducted semi-structured interviews with 2 recent graduates. Their experiences, which I'll share next, provide valuable insights into how AI tools supported their learning journey and continued to benefit them after they graduate. Guillaume, a graduate and healthcare consultant, used GenAI for advanced data analysis during his studies. Without coding experience, he relied on AI to generate Python scripts and apply regression models. This approach helped him uncover insights from survey data that standard tools couldn't provide easily. Guillaume's biggest challenge wasn't just data analysis, it was guiding AI to produce meaningful insights. In his words, the biggest challenge was understanding how to direct the machine. I spent time learning prompt engineering to get more relevant and reliable responses. Now, Guillaume continues to use GenAI daily in his job. He applies it to streamline research, refine presentations, and support decision-making. His capstone experience gave him an edge, helping him integrate AI into consulting workflows focused on privacy, safety, and efficiency. Trisha, another of our graduates, used GenAI to refine research design. She started with draft survey and focus group questions, then used AI to structure and improve them. This ensured her project captured the right information. For Trisha, learning GenAI wasn't just about using it, it was about knowing when to challenge it. As she puts it, many GenAI responses tend to be quite generic, and you need to tailor them to your project needs. You can't solely depend on ChatGPT, nor should you. GenAI played a role in helping Trisha secure her position in a health network by helping her refine her job application and structure interview responses. Now in her role in the health network, she continues to apply AI for communication, refining reports, and organizing complex information. Guillaume and Trisha both embody our approach in practice. Liung leverages AI for health data insights, Trisha for strategic thinking. Both demonstrate how AI enhances rather than replaces judgment. Their growth reflects our core mission, developing professionals who use technology while keeping human needs central. Thank you.
Why would speech pathologists have additional urgency in terms of using generative AI? In this presentation, I'll highlight the clinical need for speech pathology students to have this integrated into their training. GenAI is now embedded into speech pathology student learning from the first day on campus, in classes across subjects and in the UTS Speech Pathology Clinic. So I'll step you through a small case example. With a few minutes, you should be able to gain an appreciation of how we're building it into our clinical training. Here our lecturer, Dr. Kath Gregory, is providing telesupervision of 2 students using Zoom with a client who is at home. Kath will outline the why of this learning opportunity.
As speech pathologists, we now have to embrace and teach digital communication. Using GenAI like ChatGPT, our students help clients engage in social media, emails, and texting. Clients do need some basic writing or speech-to-text skills and reading comprehension to edit their responses. But by using AI in aphasia therapy, our students have helped clients connect socially, sometimes for the first time in many years. It's been really lovely to see the improvement in quality life.
Here, the client outlines the benefit of his work in learning to use ChatGPT to engage socially.
3 years ago, I couldn't do anything. Now, I reply to emails, text messages, and Facebook, and make Facebook posts.
And here are the 2 students explaining the benefits and some limitations.
So it's very exciting because this therapy has not been done before. There's not much research papers on it. So just teaching him to have better conversations with his friends and family using ChatGPT has been super
helpful. I think it's given him and us a lot of opportunity, and we've looked into like lots of new things that we can work on with him, and which he's excited about, and I guess we're excited about too
as well. Yes.
Cool. Are you finding it hard to work with ChatGPT at all?
I think just telling the client to put additional prompts on ChatGPT so that he gets the correct answer, which is personalized to him, has been a little tricky, but I'm sure the more we do that therapy, we'll learn more about it.
Thank you.
Another client group that we teach students to work with are people with complex communication needs or who use speech devices to communicate. And here, Fiona Given, one of our guest lecturers, is explaining the importance of determining authorship in messages produced using generative AI on a speech device.
GenAI has enormous potential to speed up the use of communication devices. However, it is important that measures are put in place to preserve the authorship of messages generated with the assistance of GenAI.
So there's lots for students to learn from day 1 up to the end of their 2-year masters, and part of this involves having guest lecturers who are clinicians using GenAI in their practices already. We made a podcast, and feature one of the episodes has a number of clinicians explaining how they use it for professional purposes and for clinical purposes with their clients. So you can listen to that podcast and hear some more ideas about how we're developing our students to be able to use GenAI in these clinical settings.